So, I'm making my life better, and I'm going to be bringing you along with me. Um, this video series is just going to be about me, starting from now on to the future, about what I do to make my life better, because I'm trying to improve three things: the mentality, physically, and financially. Yeah, because as of right now, I'm addicted to this thing, the phone, Instagram, TikTok, all of that, and it's not fun. It's destroying my brain, and physically, well, I could be a lot better. Let's be honest. We all could be better physically. And then financially, well, I'm 17. I have maybe $15 to my name, and I turn 18 in a few weeks. So, could always get better on that. But I feel, I think since it's the first video, it would be best to explain my current situation and what I'm doing right now. I am graduating high school in less than a month, and I am turning 18 in 2 weeks. Boy, a lot of change is coming. I am not happy with how my life is right now and the direction my life is going in. And I actually, just a week ago, unenrolled from college because I've never wanted to do college. I've always wanted to make my own business, do entrepreneurship, or something that isn't college. Schooling is not for me. I understand an education is very important and well, but for me, I learn best actually going out and trying it and getting the experience rather than sitting in a classroom looking at a teacher talk all day, taking notes and tests. That's not what works for me, unfortunately. So I'm going to take the unpopular route, and I'm going to not go to college. And instead, I will be just seeing where life takes me. I'm going to try and make my own business. I want to better my mentality. I want to do a lot of things, and I am 17, so I think right now is the perfect time to do that. So, about me and my situation. Like I said, financially, I have very little money to my name, but my family, we're not broke. We have money. Not a lot. I'd say we're pretty middle class. When I was younger, we were on the broker side of things because my parents divorced and money situation was not great. Had my mom working graveyard shifts at the hospital and then sleeping all day just to get enough money to afford an apartment and to feed me and my brother. But we are now, I'd say we are pretty dead set middle of the middle class. Like, we are the most average people. So financially, my family is kind of Me, I don't have money. Mentally, I have already started to work on my mentality. It was very bad. I literally would get home, sit down in this chair, and I would scroll and scroll on Instagram and TikTok, just watching video after video after video for hours. I'm talking like 6-8 hours. It was to the point where I wasn't even watching YouTube anymore. It was just TikTok and Instagram. and it was just wasting my life away. And I'd say about a month and a half ago, I I realized that, and I was like, I don't. This isn't what I want with my life. I felt like I was wasting my life. I could have been starting a business, even though I'm 17. Still, there's people starting businesses at 16, 15. I could have started one at 17, but I sat here and I scrolled on my phone instead of doing work. So, I think, no, I don't think, I know for a fact that I'm going to be using Instagram and TikTok less. I've already set limits on it. I limited it to 2 hours a day on Instagram and TikTok. So that's much better. But I want to get to the point where I don't have to have that limit set on my phone. I want to get to the point where I just won't even open it unless I absolutely have to. You know. And then physically, this past year I've actually gotten much better. I'm taking a class in strength, or I'm taking a class at school called Advanced Strength and Conditioning. So that has been really helping me a lot, and I recently got a gym membership, so that also has been helping. But again, still got a little bit of fat. Could always get better. But I do want to pick up running. As much as I hate running and as much as running absolutely sucks, I want to pick it up because when I do run, it clears my mind very well. And so that's pretty much it for physically. I've talked about mentally, I've talked about financially, I've talked about physically. That's the 3 things that I want to work on, and that's pretty much the basis of how I'm doing right now. Once I turn 18, I'll probably be making a lot more videos like these, and I will be posting to Instagram and TikTok a lot more. I don't know, some of you might be coming from TikTok and Instagram. If you are, you already know this, but as of right now, until I turn 18 and completely move into my mom's house, I will be posting weekly updates on Instagram and TikTok. But once I move everything to my mom's house and I'm living here 100%, I will be doing daily like checkups kind of on Instagram and TikTok. It'll be more of like quick recording, actually maybe not quick, might be like 1-2 minutes. It'll just be what I did that day, what I focused on that day, what I improved that day, things like that. And as for YouTube, I am unsure how much I'll be posting here. I can tell you that it will have a lot more behind the scenes of what I'm actually doing. Once I turn 18, I will be filming my life as I'm doing it a lot more, whether it's hanging out with friends, meeting new people, going to events, whatever it is I'm doing, I will be starting to record it much, much more. But until then, I wanted to try to do weekly videos of just something like this, just me sitting here talking to you guys about what I did that week, what I want to improve, but also giving you guys advice on what to do in case you also want to follow this journey of self-improvement and self-love and just overall growth, you know? Because I said this on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll say it again here. I do not want to live a normal life. That is not what I want. What I hope for in my future is true freedom. And the easiest, not the easiest, the one of the only ways to get that is financially. I want to get to a point where I'm making enough money every day, not going to a 9 to 5, no, just from a business or something, real estate, I don't know yet. I want to get to a point where I'm making enough money without putting in a ton of work, and I could go and take my mom out to eat at a really nice place and not even have to worry about going to work the next day or how I'm going to pay for this meal or anything like that. I want to be able to travel to wherever I want without having to worry how I'm going to pay for it. Things like that. That is my goal. I don't want to worry about how I'm going to do the things I want to do. I just want to be able to do them. And the easiest way to do that is to have a lot of money. So, that's what I want for my future, pretty much. And yeah, trying to think about what else to say, because these videos on YouTube is literally just going to be me spewing. It could be things you guys could do to become better, things I can do to become better, things like that. Like, I know for a fact that when I turn 18, I'm gonna pick up DoorDash or Uber Eats or Grubhub, something like that, because I want to work a job where I can pick when I work, how much I work. I don't want to work at a Starbucks or something and be told, like, oh, you need to come in now at this time and you have to go at this time. Oh, you might get called in at any time on this day. Like, I don't want to do that. No, I want to decide when I work, how much I work, depending on what I need. Because my days aren't going to be fully planned out. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I do have to work on that, planning my days ahead. As for YouTube, this is a very not great setup. My microphone cuts in and out quite a bit. I apologize if I need to work on my speech. This is my first time talking in front of a camera for a long period of time. I think we're like, I don't know, 12, 13 minutes and something like that. So this is kind of new to me, this whole YouTube, just talking to a camera with a mic in my face. Well, you can't kind of see it. It's that right there. But again, I apologize if the mic is cutting out. My setup is not made for YouTube yet. I'm working on getting a lav mic. So yeah, I'll be doing that here soon. The camera definitely needs an upgrade. I could probably here soon. I'll probably switch to using my phone camera because it's a lot nicer than whatever this is. This is like an old webcam I got during COVID for Zoom classes. But I am gonna work on making my YouTube content a lot more higher quality. I'm working on making the background better because I know people with their attention issues can't pay attention to a video if there's nothing going on. So, yeah. But let me know on what you guys think I should do for the YouTube, if I should do it more of a weekly thing or just whenever I can, because I honestly would prefer it being more whenever I have the ability to. Like, if I'm ever not working on something or here soon not doing school and I'm just here and I have nothing to do, I can sit down, record a video, talk about what I'm doing with my life, what I did since the last time I posted, what I improved on, things I want to improve, and maybe help you guys a little bit as well, give you guys some advice. I feel like we should go a little more in depth on what I would like my days to look like after I graduate high school. Um, my my plan, or what I hope to make my routine, is I want to get up early. I'm talking sometime 5 to 7 in the morning. I want to wake up, and probably either go to the gym or go for a run. Will be what I'm doing to get. I have to get that. I want to get that workout in. I think I'll probably go for a run in the morning, and then I'll get back home. I'll shower. I'll freshen up, and then I'll sit down. Probably check if I've started my business by then. Check that. See how that's doing. If I have meetings, anything like that, I'll do that. Just do work. Start something. Work on something. Whether it's editing YouTube content. This video is not going to be edited at all. It's just going to be me click, record, and talk. Because I do want to get to a point where I do have like some B-roll shots that I can throw into the video to help keep your guys' attention, things like that. But I would like my day to be wake up early, go for a run, get home, shower, work, eat, take a lunch break, maybe work a little bit more, go out with some friends, do whatever I have planned that day with friends, go meet new people, talk to store owners, things like that, and then probably go to the gym, eat dinner, and then go to bed. It's very it's not a very eventful day, I know, but that is what I would like my day to look like, because I want to get in as much work as I can right now while I'm young, because the sooner I put in that work, the sooner I can get the money to financially do whatever I want to do. And yeah, these YouTube videos are just going to be, they're going to be numbered in the title. I'll probably put like 001 for this one, thinking the title could be The Beginning or something like that. I know on TikTok and Instagram I'm going on a day 0, day 1, day 2 type thing. So I'll figure it out. But I'm very excited to start this journey. I will learn a lot from it. I will gain a lot of discipline from it. I will grow as a person quite a bit. And yeah, I can't think of anything else to say as of right now. I think I feel like I've touched all the bases. I feel like I've said everything I want to say. Just let me know how I can improve these videos, what I can do better for these videos. If you guys would like to hear more of my life and behind the scenes of what I'm doing, or if you'd rather it be more of like a sit down talk, something like this, or I can do a mix of both. I can have like a sit down talk like this probably weekly or something, and then every other video, or probably bi-weekly, I can post like behind the scenes of what I did, what I'm doing, how I'm improving, those types of things. Eventually I'll probably also include those update type videos onto TikTok and Instagram, because it's just a lot more easier to record. I can just pick up my phone as I'm recording it, boom, record what I'm doing. You know, you get the idea. But something I do want to make very clear is gaining popularity off of these videos is not my main goal. Obviously that would be a big thing and that'd help a lot and make this whole thing a whole lot easier, but in reality that's not my goal with these videos. My goal is to keep myself accountable, because if I go a day without posting a video and making an update, or if I give up on this journey at all at some point, I will know that these videos are out there and that people are watching these videos, and a few of them are following them and hopefully hoping and supporting me, and they'll know that I failed, and to me that would be embarrassing, and that would encourage me enough to keep going. So these videos are more of it's more to help me keep myself accountable and actually make sure I keep going, because I have an issue where I will start things and I'll get really good at it, I'll get really close to it, and then I'll stop and I will give up. And I don't want to do that with this, because this is actually serious. I'm turning 18 very soon. I'm getting thrown into life, and I need to figure my shit out. So that's what I'm doing with these videos. If you'd like to follow along with the journey, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Let's do this.